Hey guys, we're gonna try a little bit of different format this time around. You let me know if you want to see my goofy face or should I stick to just showing the product. So today I have received a couple of packages. I got a couple of question lows. I got a couple of Nikes right here on the floor. I'm actually going to show you one of those in this video. One of those question lows. I have the black toe and I have the blue toe that just came back to finish line from the Reebok outlets. They were going back and forward, so finally I was able to grab both of them. They're not that spectacular, unfortunately, but I'm going to show you how it is. So let me bring you in for a closer look, and then we can finish out the video after that. Alright, so on to the close look. You can probably see how dusty this box is. Yeah, that's quite nasty actually. But yeah, like I was saying, these were going back and forward from finish line to Reebok outlets. A lot of Reebok outlets actually closed. They went back to finish line, so finish line now is selling them. Unfortunately, not for the price I wanted. I was kind of aiming around $60 for these, but they're 90, so what can you do? Most sizes were trying to escape on me, so I was like, I had a winner circle card, so we used that. So both pairs came up around 180, I think, because tax and all that jazz they're putting out there, shipping. So I got them for 90, but let me show you what it is. I mean, obviously this one is the question low R13, whatever that is, and the white, black, and ice. Originally these retailed for 110, by the way, so not a big down. 110 to 90, $20. Waiting for all those months. Oh boy. So let me pull them out real quick and kind of talk to you before this video gets super long, and move that box out of the way. So here they are. This is the black pair. Now you can see how wobbly this one is. I mean, this is just, yeah, anyway, let me cover this real quick. So leather, it's absolutely great, no problems there whatsoever of the actual leather used. Now the craftsmanship, it's another story. I'm going to show you a little flaws that these have, but I couldn't expect more, to be honest with you. For so many months after the original release, and they went to the outlets, probably people picked up already their perfect pairs from the outlets, and these came back to finish line. So there you go. So first thing first, the toe on these black ones is like extremely small. I mean, look at the size of it. It's probably an inch. That's it. Not even an inch, I guess. I'm gonna show the comparison to the blue pair, so you kind of see how big of a toe the blue one has, while I'm wiping that box as well because it's nasty. But just a quick comparison, and I'm gonna move on to the black ones. Look at the size of the toe on the blue one. This is like almost 1.5 to 2 inches, where this one, it's tiny, it's super small. So I don't know what the deal is. This is the first thing that kind of stuck out on me. Again, leather, both sides, it's kind of fine. The hexalite pods are not completely crooked and crazy looking like some of these that I've seen. But look at the problem here. So if you look at the back, the stitching is not in the middle. It's supposed to be right where the 3 is, in the middle, going straight up. This is like leaning towards the lateral side. The whole shoe looks like it's warped from right here as well on the heel. So I don't know. I mean, this is definitely not a good craftsmanship. And then looking from the top down, and then let me show you this one. You'll see the difference. Look how the toe is supposed to look, and look how the toe is not supposed to look. Like, it's almost like the original one. The whole outsole is lipping over the toe, and it's not cool this way, man. Like, look at them. This one is perfect. This one is completely warped and moving towards the medial side, and kind of over covering this whole no, not synthetic, but genuine leather nubuck suede any of these. It is suede. It's genuine suede. So this one, since it's a little bit proper, the actual toe is slightly bigger, but again, not as big as on the blue one or the red one that I have, and you guys seen on my previous video. Outsoles look nice and clear, no problems. Same with the Hexalite pod. Same goes with this one, nice and clear. But yeah, the backs on both of them, and you can kind of see how they're wobbly. You know, that means bad craftsmanship, bad tooling. The right one, so it's a little better, no much of a wobble. But if you can see the stitching, here is almost perfect. Goes in the middle, goes up. It's a bit warped at the end, but that's not big of a deal. But this one on the left one is just horrible. I don't know what they were thinking at the factory, but yeah. So luckily for me, I plan to wear these until they fall apart. So no big deal. Actually, no big deal. But I wish I grabbed them for 60, to be honest. So June of 2015. So a year. That's about a year. After they were produced. So you know, the suede is nice. You can see how it brushes and changes color. No problem there whatsoever. The other gripe, other than, you know, the bad craftsmanship for me, is the use of these synthetic laces. You know, these are not the original laces. These are not even the laces that were used in some of the previous retros last year, and some of the mids they were using this year. You know, normally this lace supposed to be cotton and thicker than this. This is synthetic, and it's super thin, and when you even lace them, they get even thinner. So it kind of looks goofy on that. The question is a bulky shoe to begin with, so totally 90s. But then using these skinny laces, it's not that cool. Plus, you know, white is supposed to be there because this is how the OG was. So I'll be removing all these, and luckily I have some other pairs. I'm going to take their white cotton laces and put them on so I can wear these. And another thing, you can probably see, you know, the leather cut is really nice. You know, it's kind of thick. The whole leather is smooth. You know, a little bit of imperfection here, the way they tucked it and the way they cut it, but at least you can see the leather. You know, other than that, they use the same great insoles. Those performance polyurethane insoles, you can see with the shock pad how heavy they are and how, you know, cushioned and soft. So these are super comfortable. You know, true to size to me, I have some question, especially lows and some mids as well, that are size 8. But these are 8.5, and they fit me perfectly well. Unfortunately, you know, some problems they're still bothering me with these small imperfections. You know, this is the label that Reebok talks about, the genuine materials they used, and of course the spare white laces, which I'm not planning to use. I am gonna grab some laces from my other pairs that are cotton and thicker, so those will be looking nice. I mean, look at these pods, they're almost perfect. I have some they're looking pretty bad, but these are almost perfect. And leather is so nice, you know, genuine thick tumble leather, always great on the questions. Unfortunately, you know, they didn't do such a great job on the final execution. And as always, the ton is synthetic leather, so be aware, you know, for after years of wearing, this is probably going to peel. So at least a majority of the original ones are like that. Yeah, that's about it for this video. Sorry about knocking that camera off, but that's about it for this video, guys. And I will move on to the blue pair and show you how those are on the next video. So stay with me, and until next time, guys, you have a wonderful day. Alright, so jumping quickly to the recap, as you guys saw, I'm a bit disappointed of these, you know, to be honest with you, especially for $90. I mean, come on, if they were 60, I would have not been that disappointed. You know, the other pairs, you know, the blue one is a little bit better, a little bit. You're gonna see it on the next video. It's not a whole lot better, but you know, it's a bit disappointing, definitely. If you wait up a little bit more, if you see them for a cheaper price than that, definitely grab them, because in my humble opinion, they're just not worth it for $90. That's about it. But yeah, stay tuned with me. You're gonna see the next one. Stay tuned to collectivekicks.com, and until next time, guys, have a good one.